I'm gonna show you how to make one of the best spicy dip chicken burger. Hey salam, I hope you guys doing well. Halal Chef is back for another video, and this time I'm making spicy dip chicken burger. Watch till the end of the video for a surprise. Without further ado, let's get started. Halal Chef presents. First, we are going to make our spicy dip or spicy sauce. In a blender, I'm gonna throw in red chilies. You can get rid of the seeds if you don't like it too hot. Also using here some of the scotch bonnet. It's optional, but it's gonna add a really nice kick to it. Flesh of lemon, garlic cloves, water, or you can use a bit of the chicken stock for more flavor. Now you want to cover and blend this until nice and smooth.
Excellent.
Here I've got our light chicken stock. We're gonna throw in our chili mixture, pass it through a sieve. Now in that we're also gonna throw in some of the spices. Here I've got some coriander, chicken seasoning, some of the garlic, onion powder, black pepper, white pepper, some of the paprika, salt, MSG, and finally some of the cayenne. All go straight in. A really good mix to that. Now you want to let this cook for around 10 minutes on low medium heat. Best to leave it covered. Been around 10 minutes, let's check this. Now you want to have a little taste and adjust anything if you need to. We're going to balance the flavors with some of the sugar. It's also going to remove some of the bitterness. Now finally we're going to thicken this up using some of the corn flour that has been mixed with some water. Slowly add that in. Now let this cook for additional 2 minutes and your spicy dip is ready. This spicy dip will thicken even more once it has cooled down. For our chicken burgers, I'm using breast. You want to slice it in the middle and make sure the shape is nice and even. I'm using around 1 kilogram of chicken. This will give you roughly around 6 to 8 fillets. One slice you want to cut it into fillets, and then you want to pound these fillets from the thickest part to make sure the shape is nice and even. Now remove the fillets into a bowl. Here goes some of the black pepper, white pepper, MSG, garlic and onion powder, paprika and cayenne pepper. All go straight in. And some of this mild chili sauce. You could also use buttermilk and hot sauce instead. Now using your hands, you want to give this a really good mix and coat everything properly.
Yeah, boy.
Now you want to leave the chicken to marinate in the fridge for a minimum of 3 hours for the best results. For our dredge, grab yourself 3 bowls with a plain flour. In one of the bowl you want to crack in large egg, cold tap water. Here we've got some of the salt, paprika, cayenne pepper, black pepper and white pepper. All go straight in. A light touch of hot sauce. And now you want to give this a really good mix. Set aside. And in this bowl I'm gonna throw in our chicken seasoning, red chili, salt, black pepper, white pepper, MSG, and some of the thyme and oregano powder. A really good mix of that. Set aside. And in this bowl I'm just gonna throw in some of the salt and pepper. A good mix and set aside. For our onion rings, grab yourself a bowl in with the buttermilk. Our spices here, we've got some black pepper, paprika, cayenne pepper, white pepper, some of the Cajun seasoning, salt. All go straight in. Some of the MSG and a good dash of hot sauce. This is basically a brine for our onion rings. It's gonna add a lot of flavor. It's also gonna help break down the onions so they will cook faster later. Give that a really good mix. Here we've got our onion rings which are around 1/2 inch thick. Make sure to remove this white layer from the onions. A really good mix of that. Make sure to season everything properly. Like I said, the acid in this buttermilk is gonna help break down those onions, make them nice and soft as well. These are beautifully coated. Now we're gonna let this marinate for a minimum of 3 hours. Alright, let's coat our chicken. Make sure to remove it from the fridge at least 20 minutes before you start coating. You don't want to fry a cold chicken. First the fillet will go into the plain white flour. We're gonna coat it nicely. Make sure to get rid of the excess. Now this goes into our wet batter. Get a nice coat of that. And again you want to shake off the excess, alright? Just like so. Now this goes into our seasoned flour. A good mix to that. Press onto the flour. And you want to coat it properly. This is the best way to coat the chicken, for the best crispy chicken burgers. Exactly what we're looking for. Nice coat. Just turn a few times. Everything is beautifully coated. And then you want to shake off the excess flour. And that's exactly what we're looking for. Just gonna start placing it onto a plate. And now keep coating the next batch of your chicken into the flour. A nice coat of that into our wet batter. Shake off the excess into our seasoned flour. Good coat. And just shake off the excess. Now this goes straight into the hot oil. As always, we're checking our oil temperature. We want to bring it to around 165, 170 Celsius. Let's head our chicken always away from you. Just gonna keep it here for a few seconds. There we go. Make sure not to overcrowd because it will affect the temperature. Now we're gonna let these cook for around 6 to 7 minutes until we have a nice golden brown color. And the internal temperature should reach 75 Celsius or 165 Fahrenheit. Honestly, one of the best spicy dipped chicken burger that you guys gonna try. Alright guys, our chicken is nice and crispy now, exactly what we're looking for. Now you want to remove it from the oil and drain off the excess oil. Drain it on a kitchen paper to get rid of the excess oil. And as always, clean the oil before you fry your next batch. Bismillah. Chicken is nice and crispy, exactly what we're looking for. For the onion rings, grab your panko breadcrumbs, seasoned flour, and of course our marinated onions. Make sure the onions are room temperature before you fry them. Get a nice coat of seasoned flour first. And then shake off the excess flour. This goes back into our seasoning. And then coat it with some of the panko breadcrumbs. Start placing it onto your plate. Now fry them at 170 Celsius until they're nice and golden brown. Again, make sure not to overcrowd. Again, you want to remove it onto a kitchen paper, drain off the excess oil. Or once your onion rings are done, you can season with some of the salt, pepper and paprika. Or let's plate up our spicy dip burger. Grab your toasted bun, go with some of the garlic mayonnaise, some of the crispy lettuce, our spicy dipped fillet goes on the top. Going in with some of the cheese. One fillet is not enough. Our second fillet goes on the top. Some more cheese on the top. And on top of the bun with some more garlic mayonnaise. That looks so mouth-watering. One of the best spicy dipped burger that you guys gonna try. Serving our spicy dip burger with some of these onion rings. You guys are gonna really enjoy this spicy dip chicken burger with your family and friends. Alright guys, let's try our spicy dip chicken burger. It looks so mouth-watering. I've cut it in half, it's absolutely massive. 2 chicken fillets, come on. Look at that cross section, absolutely beautiful. Alright, let's try it, bismillah. Wow, that is so mouth-watering. I just had to clean my face. This is so much better than takeaway, you know? Wow, nice and cheesy, a perfect kick from that spicy dip, so good. Like I said before, one of the best spicy dip burger that you guys gonna try. Let's try our onion rings. Some of the ketchup, bismillah. Wow. Wow, these onion rings are amazing. One of the best out there. This chicken burger is absolutely to die for. Not even joking. Bismillah. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, make sure you like, and shall see you next time. Until then, salam. Make for your mom, make for your dad, make for your family. Enjoy.